Hello, everyone. We are now in the week 9 and 10 of quarter 3 of the Mathematics 8. I am Ma'am Rowena Palaming, Teacher 3 at Urdaneta City National High School. Our topic for today is all about applications of triangle congruence. Our goal is to apply triangle congruence to perpendicular bisector and angle bisector. State and apply the isosceles triangle theorem and its converse. Here are some bisectors in real life. The clock. As you can see in the picture, the second hand bisects the minute hand and the hour hand. Okay. Okay, the kite. The spine of the kite bisects the cross spar or the horizontal spar. The window. Here, you can see that the divided lights of the window bisects the check rail, dividing the window into two equal parts. Here are some points to remember. Bisector is a line that divides something into two equal parts. We could bisect a segment, a line, an angle, and others. Okay, we have here an angle ABD. So from the figure, BC is the angle bisector. Ray BC is the angle bisector. Angle ABC is congruent to angle CBD. Angle bisector is a line, ray, or segment that divides an angle into two congruent angles. So if measure of angle ABD is equal to 60 degrees, then the measure of angle ABC is equal to 30 degrees and measure of angle CBD is equal to 30 degrees. Remember, it divides an angle into two congruent angles. Perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector is a line, ray, or segment that divides a line, a ray, or segment into two congruent parts, and at the same time forms a right angle. Its symbol is this. Okay. Line RE is perpendicular to line OW, thus forming four right angles. So if it is a right angle, the measure is 90 degrees. Okay. Ray AN is perpendicular to line MY. So thus forming a right angle, angle A. Next. Uh, Line segment OE is perpendicular to line segment FL. So thus forming a right angle at angle E. So FE line segment FE is congruent to line segment EL. Line segment MA is congruent to line segment AY. Okay, isosceles triangles. So isosceles triangle is a triangle with two congruent sides. Here are the properties of isosceles triangle. Legs are congruent. Base angles are congruent. So we have here a figure. Triangle BOY. Line segment BO is, and line segment BY are the legs. They are congruent. So if line segment BO is 5, then line segment BY is also 5. Okay? So they are, if angle O and angle Y are the base angles. So for example, if angle O is 70, therefore angle Y is also 70 degrees. Angle B is the vertex angle. Okay, here is the activity 1. Apply my congruence. Direction. Find the measure of the missing angles or sides. Example. Given triangle ROY is isosceles with line segment RM as the perpendicular bisector. So if line segment RO is equal to 4 centimeters, then what is the measure of line segment RY? Okay, so the answer is 4. Why? Because since line segment RO is 4 centimeters, as we have said before a while ago, that legs, the the uh, the legs are congruent. If measure of angle ORY is equal to 20 degrees, then what is the measure of ORM? Okay, the answer is 10 degrees. Why? So since the measure of angle ORY is 20 degrees, and that is the vertex angle, so it is bisected by line segment RM. So therefore, it is divided into 2. So 20 divided by 2 is equal to 10. Okay. Number 3, if measure of angle ORY is equal to 20 degrees, then what is the measure of angle O and measure of angle Y? Okay, since angle O and angle Y are base angles, then the sum of the measures of the angles in a triangle is equal to 180. So 180 minus the measure of the vertex angle is 20, so that is equal to 160. Then divided by 2, so it is equal to 80. Okay, did you get it, class? Okay. Ulitin ko So if the measure of triangle ORY is equal to 20 degrees, then measure of angle O is 80 degrees. Measure of angle Y also is equal to 80 degrees. Number 4, if the measure of angle O is equal to 70 degrees, then measure of angle Y is equal to what? And measure of angle R. Okay? So, the answer is, the measure of angle Y is 70. And also, the measure of angle R is 40. How did you get that? Okay. Since we know that the measure of the angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees minus angle O is 70. So since we know that they are measure of angle O is 70 and that is the base angle, so dalawa yung base angle, so that is 140. So 180 minus 140 is equal to 40 degrees. Find the measure of angle RMY. What is the measure of angle Y? Angle RMY? So it is equal to 90. Why? Because that is a right angle. If the perimeter of triangle ROY is equal to 50 centimeters and line segment OY is 10, find the line segment RO and line segment RY. Okay. Since the perimeter is 50 and line segment is 10, we know that the perimeter is the sum of all the sides. So 50 minus 10, which is the base, no? So that is 40. Then so 50 minus 10 is equal to 40 divided by 2. So it is equal to 20. So line segment RO is equal to 20 and line segment RY is also equal to 20. Okay? I hope you have learned something from the presentation. Please watch for the continuation of the activity next week. This virtual instruction will not be possible without the help of this math teachers team.